Hey, what's good, everyone? It's your boy Daniel here at Press Play Production. Listen, we're so excited about today's video. Why? Because the video today is sponsored by the good people at phenyxpro. In fact, the people at phenyxpro reached out and asked if we'd be willing to review a product for them, and we were so excited to partner with them for today's video. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the PTU-71-2H. It's a dual channel wireless microphone system from the people at phenyxpro. But wait, you want to wait all the way to the end of the video because we have a special surprise for all of you that are watching. Let's jump into this review. Alrighty guys, I went ahead and took off all of the plastic so that we can open it up and see what's inside. First things first, when I got this out of the cardboard box that it came in, I was super excited to see all of the good printing that's on the actual box. So you see they have the picture of the receiver here in the front with the antennas. Their branding is everywhere. You see phenyxpro here, phenyxpro here, phenyxpro here, on the back, everywhere. On the side here, it tells you phenyxpro PTU-71-2H, which is the model number for this particular unit. It is a two-channel microphone system. Even though it only has one microphone receiver, it does come with two handheld microphones. That's why there's a channel A and channel B here in the front. You'll be able to see that once we open it. So it's got some little tabs here on the top. We simply pull these tabs open, and now we'll be able to lay the box down, open it up, see what's inside. So upon opening the box, first thing you'll notice is there is another cardboard lid here on the top. So we'll go ahead and place that down right here. Owner's manual. There's an owner's manual for pretty much everything. I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one that very rarely reads these things. I only read them when the product's not working. That's when I end up reading that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna clean all this later, but for right now I'm gonna put this here on the side. So wow, everything in here has their branding all over that. So you can take a look. This is what the box looks like. It has all of their branding everywhere, and I can appreciate that. I really like that when a business or when a company brands themselves really well, they set themselves aside or set themselves apart from the rest of the competition. I think that's really cool. So here we go, phenyxpro right on the box, right on the plastic. This is going to be your receiver. So wow, look at that, phenyxpro right here on top. You can see that. Let me get it a little closer for you. phenyxpro looks really good. It says that it's a two-channel unit. It is channel B, volume B here in the front, volume A, and then it says balance output. Okay, so first things first, one thing that I'm going to be completely honest in this review, guys. One thing that caught me off guard is that here in the front it says volume A, volume B, but in the back it says output 1 and output 2. So does output 1 correspond to A? Obviously it does. But I think that it could be a little less confusing if it said here the way it says here, volume A and then output A, volume B, output B, because the antennas in the back, the antennas that are back here, they say antenna A and antenna B. So you would expect that to be something that would be on both front and back. What I did notice right away is that the back of the unit actually has your output 1 and output 2, and then it has this mix output. This is where it's going to get a balanced mix of both microphones. So say for example you're at a party, you're at a barbecue, I don't know, something, and you have one speaker hooked up and your speaker doesn't have two independent channels, it only has one audio input in, then you can simply come out of this mix in and get the audio from both microphones sent down one channel. So that's pretty cool, that's pretty convenient. So we have the phenyxpro. Let's see, we have the antennas. It's like a Ziploc form. I could have opened that. Let's see. Whoop, that bent. So we have some antennas here, antenna A and antenna B. And they don't say antenna A and antenna B. It's just on the receiver itself. So let's kind of like BNC type. So let's just lock in place, lock in, boom, stand up. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on the back right now. So here it is. This is the unit with the antennas already assembled. So I'm going to place this down here in the front. What else do we have in here? Well, we have the microphones, and again, Phenyx Pro on the plastic, on the packaging. That's top notch. That's attention to detail. I like that. Okay, so I had seen some Phenyx Pro audio microphones before that had the little display here on top. This display is actually in the middle, and I see the infrared, the IR is right here in the middle. That's going to be how you sync up your channels. A lot of different microphone manufacturers do that same thing. So I'm going to put this microphone back in the box here, and let's see. Here's another microphone, microphone 2, also packaging, has the same thing, same exact microphone. Let's see. What are these? These are the rubbers for the feet underneath the unit so it doesn't move. Since this isn't rack mountable, and I don't see any rack mount attachments, I'm assuming that it's just so it won't slip off of the desktop or wherever you have it setting. And then we have a power supply. When you're purchasing the microphone, it will give you the option for selecting what country you're in to see what kind of power source you're going to need or what kind of power outlet you're going to need for the device. But here we are. This is a pretty decent cable. I'd say maybe 4 feet, probably 4 or 5 feet. Standard plug here right in the back. So we're going to plug that in right there. So now we have our plug and then our antenna, and then we have output A, output B, or output 1, output 2. And then we have the mix output, which is the balance output of both of those microphones. So we have that set up as of right now. We got the 2 microphones. Let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, these are cool. I saw these. These are pretty convenient. So for example, the reason why I put these microphones back into the box was because I was afraid of putting it here and it rolling. See that? That often happens on stage, or it happens a lot when you're singing and you put your microphone down, immediately that happens. These are anti-roll technology. It's actually just a little rubber gasket that goes around your microphone, and this prevents that same thing from happening. Now your microphone will not roll unless it's a full turn. So this prevents the microphone from slipping. They did send 2 of those, and that's pretty cool because they're different colors, the gray and then the black. So the gray and the black are different, but it allows you to distinguish which is mic A and which is mic B. So as long as you remember what microphone is what, then you'll be able to see that. Well, let me take a little bit of a dive here into the microphone itself. I noticed that the microphone itself, you can unscrew it here. Let's see where the batteries go. Okay, so batteries are here. It's a stackable battery. So you put one, slide it up, put the next battery there. It tells you what the frequency range is. It says from 502 to 603 megahertz is the frequency. Another cool thing that I saw on their website is that these bottom parts unscrew as well. You can change these out for a different color and be able to distinguish which mic is which. So say, for example, you have multiple microphones on stage and you don't know whose mic belongs to who or what mic belongs to whom, then you can simply change these out and have different colors for your microphones. So this is microphone 1 and microphone 2 that are right here. I'm going to place these right on top of this microphone unit so that we can be able to see these a little bit better. And then we have the batteries. It sends you 2 batteries for each microphone, and that's it. As far as the packaging, that is it. So let me get this out of the way. Last thing, also Phenyx Pro on there. This is a nice. This is a 1/4-inch cable. So this cable allows you to plug into that output that I was telling you about, that mix out, where it has a balanced output of both of them. The reason why I said this is cool is because a lot of times you don't have on that Bluetooth speaker or on that speaker that I was telling you about, maybe you don't have all of the correct inputs. You don't have the XLR, you don't have a 1/4 inch, all you have is an aux in. Well, if that's what you have, they provided an adapter. That's pretty cool because normally you have to purchase this on the side. It's anywhere from $2 to like $7 for these, depends on the quality of them, but they sent you one for free. So all you simply do is this adapter, place it onto the end of the 1/4 inch, and now it becomes like the size of an aux in. Yeah, the aux in, which is like a 3.5 millimeter or a 1/8. You're able to use that in any kind of speaker system. And then this one simply goes into that mix output that I told you about in the back. And that's how you can plug in your unit if you needed to run it, both units or both microphones into one specific speaker or one specific channel. Say you don't have many channels left on your console, you can do that. The best thing to do is to have your independent volumes and independent mixes. So the best way to do that would be to run it through the XLR out 1 and XLR out 2. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to plug it into the to our system here. We're going to plug in one microphone, power it up, see how it works. I'm going to show you guys how to sync it together, and then we'll be back for our final thoughts and final review. We'll do some samples and testing the audio, see what that microphone sounds like, and we'll go from there. Sounds good? We'll be right back. All right, guys, so here we are. We have the microphone set up. I've already plugged in the power supply in the back, and I've also already plugged in an output from channel A or output 1. I got the microphone here. We're going to put some batteries in it and let's see. So we unscrew the cap on the bottom, turn the microphone around. You put a battery in. Oh, that's a little bit stiff to put in. You slide that battery up. You put in your second battery in here. Slide that in. That's in place. Put your cap back on. One thing I gotta admit, I really like that the microphones are metal. Listen. And so is this chassis. So you know that this is good quality stuff. All right, so we're going to turn on the microphone. The unit, power it on. Okay, so what I noticed right away is that both the unit and the microphone are already synced in channel. I'm gonna show you how to change the channel on it, just in case you need to, if you want to scan 3 different frequencies. So if we look a little closely here on the front of the screen, we'll see that right now it says the frequency is 541.320 megahertz. So say we wanted to be in a different frequency. What we're going to do is we're going to go up with our channel. Okay, so this first number here we see is the group. Second number we see is the channel. So we're going to change whatever group we want, whatever channel we want. So I'm going to set it to, I guess, group 3.0 or group 3, and then channel 0. So let me click set in the middle. I guess that's like your OK button. All right, that's set. Now the microphone still hasn't changed. The microphone still shows group 2, and then it's channel 0. So to change that, the way you're going to do it, remember I told you about that IR here in the front, that's for the infrared light that's going to be showing from here. So I don't really know how this technology works. I don't know if it really needs to be up and close and personal, but for all of the years that I've been setting up audio, I always put the microphone super close just to verify that that's what I'm going to do. So I'm assuming I'm going to hit set again. Yeah, now it's scanning. So let me hold the microphone in front of it. Hopefully the IRs meet. There we go. Look. So now it's 3-0. Same thing as this. So let's do it again. Let me change to a different. Let me do group 3, channel 5. And let me click set again. And now hold the microphone in front of it. IRs meet up. Boom. There it is. Group 3, channel 5. That was fairly simple. All right, let me set up something here in Logic really quickly so that we can record and we can try it. One thing I noticed, if you push the microphone down, if you press it right away, it mutes the microphone, and then you press it and unmutes it. So to power it off, you got to hold it down for a few seconds, and it says FF. I don't know why it says FF, no O. No, there's no O on the screen. It just says FF. But this is, let me see. Here we are in Logic. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna switch over to the audio of the microphone, and we're going to hear how this microphone sounds in Logic. So here we go. Let's see.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Check. Test. Test. Testing 1. Testing 2. Check. Check. Microphone check. So what I really like about this is that you can control your individual volume here. So here I'm going to lower my volume down. Check 1, 2. Check. 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 I'm going to bring my volume back up slowly. Check. 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 Check 1, 2. Check. 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 And what I like is that it's nudged, so you'll be able to see, okay, I set it last time to 4 clicks, and now it's at 7 clicks. So you can go ahead and you can feel that there. Test, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, testing 1, 2, test. Sounds good. I like how it sounds real beefy, real nice. It doesn't sound like a microphone that you just purchase online. You never tested it out, and now you get the microphone, and it sounds just like your kid's toy microphone or something. It definitely sounds good. I'm assuming that once it's already EQ'd and set and with some nice reverb and all, I'm sure that we can get some really good tone from this microphone. But yeah, guys, I think it's a heck of a deal. It sounds good. I've literally tried more expensive units that are double, triple in price, and right out of the box sound like trash. But I'm pretty impressed. I like what I hear. It sounds good. Logic, I'm getting a really good, clean signal going through. So I'm pretty impressed.
All right, guys, we made it all the way to the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking it out all the way to the end. Hopefully you're more informed and you got a better understanding or a better idea of if this product fits your needs or if this product will be right for you. Huge shout out to the people at Phenyx Pro for sending over this product. We appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. Thank you for trusting us with your brand and with your company. But listen, guys, I said that if you stuck it out all the way to the end, you'd get a surprise, right? Well, that's because in the description below, there is an affiliate link that'll take you straight to Phenyx Pro's website, and you'll be able to navigate their website and see what products they have and see what fits your needs and what fits your budget. When you're checking out, use the promo code PPP and get a 5% discount on your purchase. Thank you so much to the people at Phenyx Pro, and thank you for supporting Press Play Productions. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.